What up, fight world? Post fight. What y'all think? This shit was crazy. Crazy ass fight. They ruled it a split draw. For me, I feel so many multiple ways. I actually stopped scoring, so I wasn't even scoring. Um, on the eye test, like I said, I would probably give it to Triple G. He just put on the constant pressure. I think Canelo faded in some spots. But I really want to, that's the type of fight I want to go back and watch. I want to go back and watch. There were certain little elements, little subtle things. A lot of people are going to say Triple G was robbed. I think Canelo was gassing out in certain spots. Triple G has a hell of a chin. He was putting on a mad pressure on Canelo. But remember what I said. I told you my fight predictions don't be way off, like way off of the map. I told you in the 7 reasons, I said Canelo is hard to beat on the scorecard. That's literally one of the reasons. Literally one of the reasons. I didn't pick no knockouts or knockdowns, which we didn't see any today. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Even if you had Golovkin win, I told you that. Canelo is hard to beat on the scorecard. And I told you, listen to the 7 reasons. I said if it's a rough and tumble affair, especially with no knockdowns, because knockdowns are obviously visible things where you can easily, you have to beat the guy around for the most part, unless they fought back so tremendously. So, crazy fight. Glad I got to be here for it. But Golovkin, he was cutting off the ring. He fought like Golovkin. But I will say this too, even though off of the live viewing of it, I would have leaned towards Golovkin winning it, because I thought basically my reasons were Golovkin, consistent pressure, consistent. He controlled the pace with that pressure, and he was landing some good shots. But I don't, like I said, I gotta watch it again. I'm giving you guys straight up. This is, you know what I'm saying. But where are the people that are talking about? Yeah, Golovkin was gonna knock him out. See, why didn't you do that? And then you don't have to worry about judges. 118, 110 is some bullshit. Nah, that's clear as day. That's bullshit. It should have never been that. Like, that's equivalent to the. That's equivalent to what's the name? Adetunde Lada, 117, 111. It's a close fight. You don't do that. You don't do that to these fighters. That's fucked up. But I'm not trying to justify, because like I said, I probably would have given it to Golovkin. At least with the draw, he gets to keep his belts. Because if they would have just gave it to him, then that would have been all the way. You know what I mean? They would have lost his belts and shit like that. So that's that. I think both fighters will be able to look back and determine little things that they did different. I thought Canelo, his better work was when he wasn't trying to out-slick Golovkin. I mean, how do I say that? When he wasn't on his toes as much. I think he needed to use his toes a little bit at first, but I think he should have stood his ground. And I don't think this was the sharpest I've seen Canelo. Well, I know it wasn't the sharpest that I've seen Canelo. He was like kind of missing some shots, kind of fatiguing late, things like that. Can you guys hear? Well, I'm out here. There's a lot of people, so I'm not trying to scream. Yeah, I think Canelo should have stood his ground more. You know, he really made that Mexican style and fought in pocket, because I think that's kind of Golovkin's weakness if you could drive him back. I'm sure you guys are going to be arguing about this. My surprise with Canelo gassing? No. I told you it was going to be, listen, for several reasons. I told you it was going to be a tight fight. And Canelo gassed because Golovkin puts a crazy amount of pressure on you, and he was using his toes, which I told you, I don't really see him get on his toes like that much. But Adelaide Bird scoring 10 rounds to 12 for Canelo was retarded. He was gassed, trust me. I seen him breathing, his hands were down low. You can't tell me Canelo didn't gas out. You're tripping. You don't know shit about boxing. But he always fights in spurts, but against Angulo and stuff, they start feeling his punching power and speed and technique, so they respected it. Golovkin didn't and kept walking him down. You know what I'm saying? So Golovkin, he just kept coming forward. He's mastered that style. But yeah, you can't tell me Canelo didn't get gassed out. That's bullshit. He was definitely tired in there. Canelo did rock him. He, like I said, I think he's a combination puncher. So you got to. I think he should have did more combinations. You know what I mean? L Dog, New Zealand, $10 super chat. Give us some money. I'm sick of these terrible decisions. Canelo's the luckiest fighter in the history of boxing. It happened. Danny Garcia. I told you that was literally one of my 7 reasons. I told you that Canelo is very hard to beat on the scorecards. That's literally a reason. I think about all that type of stuff. Golovkin put on a lot of pressure. Like I said, he controlled the pace. His jab was good. I think it kind of fell off towards the end, but Adelaide Bird is tripping. 10-2. Even if you scored it for Canelo, 10-2. Come on, that's like unheard of. So, but here's the flip side. Let me talk about the flip of what Canelo did do. The flip side is Canelo's defense was looking sweet. He was looking sweet in there, and he made. You know how people keep saying after Brooke and Jacobs that Triple G got exposed? Well, Canelo keeps exposing little stuff because Triple G missed a lot in that fight. He was missing a lot of it. But luckily, he's comfortable with that style and that pacing because he didn't seem to get too gassed, like more so than the next man. So Canelo's defense was better. I think Canelo's game plan was maybe introduce some leg movement, which kept him safe early. But I think he should have buckled down and fought in the trenches with Golovkin a little bit more because Golovkin, kind of like Kovalev, he needs like he turns his punches weird and he has longer arms. So I feel like he needs spacing to do that. So Canelo, he shouldn't have been on his bike as much, and he should have focused on. Because see, the other thing, unless you're Mayweather or somebody like that, it's hard to be on your bicycle and perfect your timing. You know what I mean? When you have your feet planted and you're like kind of in the trenches, phone booth, then it's easier to work on your timing because the person's right in front of you. But not everyone's mastered fighting on your back foot. And Canelo got robbed. Y'all tripping, y'all crazy. Hold on, let me see what's going on. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna watch it when I get home. I would have gave it to Triple G. I think he just kind of controlled a lot of the pacing. But like I said, there was some. It's not what people are saying. Like some people are like, oh, like Canelo did nothing in there. But I don't think that's the case either. I mean, I thought Canelo, he was playing deadly. Like I was actually having a good time because he was playing a deadly game where he was on the ropes and he was like taunting Golovkin. When have we ever seen anybody do that? When have we ever seen anybody on the ropes? Canelo was just doing on the ropes. What do you guys think? I tell you, it's like I don't know. I feel great because, like I said, with my 7 reasons, you guys listened to what I said. I didn't disrespect Golovkin. I said a majority or split decision. It was a split draw. I rarely pick a draw in a fight. So I said I came very close to the type of decision. One of the reasons I said was Canelo's hard to be on the scorecards, and I don't see a knockout. You know what I'm saying? So, and I told you if it's a rough and tumble type of Ward Kovalev fight where it's up to debate, you know what I mean? Leave it up to interpretation. And what I honestly told you guys, is this proves everything I was saying. Like Golovkin, the echelon of middleweights he just fought a guy who never even really fought a middleweight, right? And then faded a bit, and he still didn't get him out of there or knock him down. So again, I'm not saying that Golovkin's a bad fighter, but notice how the competition increases, the fights get harder. You know what I mean? It gets harder to beat them dudes. I'm about to go to this press conference though. Very controversial. What's good? What's up, man? I could do more of an in-depth later. Yeah, man. I'll probably jump on later because I gotta go. We'll talk. talked about this move.
Is that where the stairwell? There's no stairwell, right?